Hey guys, so I quickly wanted to make a video about the new updated version of Ball Lightning Stun build. I did actually quite a few changes to it, not on the gear perspective really, it's more on the skills and Paragon board. But let me just quickly go through the gear. So we're still rocking the Jaco, the Raymond of the Infinite. I mean, this build basically builds around this chest piece, so you will never actually want to drop it, or you know, because as I said, pretty good. For this, you know, Gauntlet, still have the gravitational one, Obedience in the pants. So we did a little change here. We have now Unstoppable Exploders aspect, so you deal 20 to 30%, 40% increased additive damage, so this is very good, very good. You have so instead of the Storm Swell, we are now using the Conceited aspect. So the Storm Swell was basically saying that every time you have a barrier active and you are hitting any vulnerable enemies, you will deal increased damage. This one we have only when you have a barrier activated, so you have a little more uptime on this compared to the other one, because it's not always there vulnerable, so definitely go with the Conceited aspect. Obviously no change for the amulet, and Talwasha we continue to use, and still using the recharging aspect. This is our main mana regenerator, and last one still the same. Firebolt. Have one in Devastation, one in Element 3 in Elemental Dominance. No changes to the Flame Shield, still rock the Mystical Flame. Shimmering Teleport. This is very important, I'll tell you about it a little bit later. We have the Elemental Attunement, one in that is enough. Set your defensive cooldowns. In case that will be Ice Armor, Flame Shield. Glass Cannon, stack that up. Ice Armor, if you have any issues like I have with mana regen, I'll pop this one in. The important thing about Ice Blades is this passive right here. 20% of enhanced Ice Blades cooldown reduction is applied to your other skills. That means every single every single skill you have will benefit from this passive here. So much as you know, every time you hit an enemy, you will reduce it by 20% of 0.5. That is, I believe, 0.1 or 0.1 seconds around there. Definitely very important for the. Yeah, we haven't changed this. Shield protection, find the elements, conjuration mastery. We put a point here. You can choose to use it somewhere else, but I put it here because just, you know, was missing one point, and we'll just use especially when you want to have the barriers up and running 24/7 due to the, you know, your conceited aspect. To have your barriers up and running all the time at all times. So here we are rocking the Wizard Balls Lightning. So we want the crackling energy to spawn. Not only because we have, you know, you gain mana every time you pick them up, but jump down here to the passive route. The crackling energy hits one additional enemy. Each time hits an enemy, your shock skill cooldowns are reduced by 0.1 second. So every time you're hitting an enemy with your ball lightning, and the the crackling energy hits an enemy, which you will get from all the balls on the floor and unstable currents, you will basically have your teleport up and running all the time. And every time you use it, it is decreased depending on how many enemies you hit at the same time. You are reducing its cooldown by 0.5 seconds, up to 3 seconds. And the most important one is you gain 30 damage reduction, 30% damage reduction for 3 seconds. So every time you have it up, you can spam it, and that will be within, I mean, you will have 30% damage reduction basically forever. So very important. And we didn't change anything here, same one. So there you go. And of course, remember, I will put build in the description where you can see it in the planner. Yeah, the most important thing here is changes I've done to the Paragon board. I'm gonna quickly go through it. Easier for you to basically just look in the build planner and just, you know, go from there. So in the first one, I'll use the clip socket of tutorial, and at the starter, I have the next board, which is summoner. We will go with charged here. Next one will be enchantment master. You will use the elementalist. Obviously, the burning instinct. You will use Tears of Blood. Mine is at 20 right now. I haven't played for a couple of days now. Kind of getting bored a little bit, so definitely, you know, waiting for season 3 right now. I'll just make this guide for you guys who are still rocking the abattoirs here and just want, you know, a build that would hit them a little higher than where you are. Perhaps you're higher, I don't know. But anyways, we have the adept, which is on the frigid fate. Then we have the control, very important, as you know, get 130% more damage on stunning, or stunning all the time. That's the build, really, so definitely go for this one. And sorry, it's on the season. And we have the last one over here, which is the static circle. This is very important to take. If you don't have this one, you will not gain any mana from your chain lightning aspect on your ring. Then you're basically, yeah, it's GG. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer your whatever questions you have. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.